Yep, it's me again. They hate us. This is why they give a fuck about us at the same time. As always, I am your host, JD Miles. The MGTOWs, they love to hate. Even the ones who claim everybody loves to hate them, loves to hate MGTOW at the same time. As always, this is why these retarded fuck-ass punks keep us relevant to this very day. And don't take my word for it. After all, sharing is caring. It could be fun. Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Okay, but I digress. For today's topic of discussion, old, jealous, bitter broads mad at older men dating younger women. And the crazy part about it is that these old jealous bitter broads want to hate on Ginuwine's relationship because he's engaged to a 28-year-old, mad because they didn't get chose. Hang on. No, seriously, they mad because he chose a younger woman and not their old asses. Let's just call a ball and a strike on that. But before I go any further, shout out to Jesus Sid, the host of the Coffee Pod. I'll leave the link to his full video in the comment section. Go check it out. But enough of me babbling. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Apparently, there are women who are very, very upset, and some men, at what we see here.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Caption of this post shared by the Shade Room reads,
Yep. Older women mad, gay men mad, all of them mad because Ginuwine didn't pick them. Let's continue.
Congrats. Ginuwine is engaged to 28-year-old realtor Jeanette. And they can't stand for this because 28 years old isn't mentally developed enough for them to make such a terrible decision. And you can probably guess, these are older women like this one and this other one who are very upset that, let's be honest, these men aren't choosing them and they're choosing younger women. Ginuwine isn't the only one who's.
And the crazy part about it is that they continuing trying to move the age here. Oh, dating a 19-year-old is predatory. Oh, no. Dating a 21-year-old is predatory. No, scratch that. Dating a 25-year-old is predatory. So now 28-year-olds is now considered predatory. Okay, if that's the case, they call the police, but they ain't never doing shit. No, seriously. If dating a 28-year-old is predatory, why these retarded fucks ain't calling the police and reporting this shit? Oh, that's right. The police can't do nothing because she's a 28-year-old woman, not an underage minor. And that's what really got these retarded fucks so damn salty. Let's continue.
Facing backlash. We also have Lil Wayne. Now, I'm separating myself from because who knows, right, what's going on in celebrities' lives at the end of the day. However, the reality here is that the reason why they don't actually like this is that it confirms what men have been saying for a very, very long time. Men are valued differently than women are valued. Men don't care about really what a woman brings to the table, financially, status-wise, and women really will sacrifice youth in men for status and financial stability. We see it over and over again, and that's the real reason why this pisses them off so much. What are we gonna do here? Let's start out with this video right here.
Bruh, so people are really mad at Ginuwine and Lil Wayne for both getting engaged to women younger than them, right? Ginuwine is 55, he's getting engaged to a woman that's 29. Lil Wayne is 43. He's getting engaged to a woman that's 25, right? And for those people that's upset with this, what the hell did you think was going to happen? You think Lil Wayne, the rich guy that he is, finna marry a woman 43 like him? You thought Ginuwine, Mr. Pony, is finna marry a 55-year-old woman? No, y'all can't be serious. And this is no diss to older women because there are beautiful older women out there.
Facts.
But if you got the money for a new Benz, you gonna buy the new Benz, not the one that was made in 1985. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's gonna pay for that. He's gonna pay for that one. I didn't say.
Man, that's just how the game goes, bro.
Oh, yep. You can sense all the hurt fifis from these older bitter broads after he just said that. No lie about that. Let's continue.
I didn't say. He did. Don't be mad at me. She got some of these comments. Top comment here says, I'm 42 and she's 19. This person says, that's extreme, my guy. They're like, whoa. Next comment here says, I'm 28. She's 73. That sounds like a fetish. Next comment.
Whoa. He's 28 years old and he's with a 73-year-old woman. That means these older bitches can't say shit anymore. Let's continue.
When he says, I'm 65, husband is 39, together 10 years, and she posted a photo. This is a woman. Let's see if they support this. All types of.
And yes, it's ironic and comical. These same bitter broads who has a problem with older men dating younger women are the same hypocrites who has no problem dating younger men. See how one-sided this retarded fuck-ass hypocrisy is? Let's continue.
Crazy age gaps here. Well, I'll be damned. You look great, he said. Did his mother pass away at a young age? Do you make more than him? They're scratching their head. Here we have somebody else that says, I'm 49 and she's 27. Roberto here says, I'm 58, she's 19. Yo.
Oh, my God.
What? Here's the
Oh, my God.
Here's the thing.
Roberto, buddy.
There's always this, because here's where I stand with this. I can understand why someone can say, all right, I need somebody who's within a certain age gap younger than me, and I can't go this wide. However, the hypocrisy, outside of like this being 100% legal, the hypocrisy is that the same women who come here and say, this is wrong, this needs to be stopped, will sit there and tell the 19 and 18-year-old to get their money when they get into sex work, when they open an OnlyFans account. But this is not about what you think it is. It's not about what you think.
Oh, man. Truth bombs are being dropped as we speak. Let's continue.
It is. Somebody else who says you might want to take this one down. Oh, boy. Man, Roberto, what's going on here? Next comment here says, let's see. I'm 100 and she's 200. Well, are people in here just lying? I'm 100 and she's 200. That's funny.
Man, I ain't gonna lie on this one. You got to appreciate the rage baiting that is going on in these comments, man. Chef's kiss. Let's continue.
Are people, I'm 65, she's 56. That's hilarious. Another comment here says, my uncle is 50, his girlfriend is 18. They're both extremely happy. I think some of these people are just here saying extreme things to get people to read their stuff in the comments. This lady here says, I'm 50.
Again, you got to appreciate the rage bait. Let's continue.
53, he's 39. The person here says that the wave right now, I'm 30 and my wife is 24. I do not care who they are engaged to. Let's see. I'm 41. My girl is 25. I mean, I don't think this is anything new. I think this idea that people find someone that's their age or within 2 years apart is actually the new thing, right? Is actually the new thing. I think I'll be right to assume that. Engaged or soon to be married men. Let's see some comments here. Top comment here says, kind of insulting that an over 25 adult is being judged over life choices. Maybe suing people for slander can allow them to enjoy their rights to privacy. Somebody else just said,
I do agree.
Y'all fall for the play so easily. She will stay, have a baby, dip with a child support check. He will be paying child support until he's 75. Y'all want to pay child support with them checks so bad. Spend that shit. Okay.
You could read these comments. You could tell how some of these bitter broads are speaking from experience. But that's exactly what she did to the last man she was with. Let's continue.
Next comment here says, it's them that can't get them after 40. All right, let's see. We've got somebody else here, this lady who had this to say, which at first sounds like she's understanding. Then you realize that there's a bit of hate behind what she's saying.
Now, I know for a fact that ain't no woman mad because 55-year-old Ginuwine is engaged to marry that 28-year-old woman. Let's think about this. Ginuwine ain't even worth...
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Oh, ain't no woman mad because 55-year-old Ginuwine is dating a 28-year-old woman. Then why are you making this video, ma'am? Because because according to my sources on TikTok, you say one thing out your mouth and then say another thing out your ass. And by the way, shout out to my supporters, shout out to my sources over on TikTok, because she gonna talk all this shit, but yet her ass ain't got a man. Let's continue.
$2 million right now. He's 55. So you know good and well he gonna get what his money can buy. And what woman in her 50s or 40s wants to be with a man like that? That man is ill. He got all kind of problems going on. And most of the women I know that are in that age range, they are healthy and stuff. And they always talk about these men when they get up in age, they choose to settle down because they need a nurse. So I cannot believe it's outrage.
Yep. This is the part where she talks out. This is the part where she's gonna talk out of her ass instead of her mouth. Let's continue.
From these women, I've seen little pieces and stuff. But I just can't believe that a woman my age or older or whatever in the 40s to 50s would be upset about this, because a woman my age don't want to be no caregiver when you just going into a marriage with somebody. I was at a concert one time and Ginuwine fell out and he needed some help. So I was like, dog, what's going on with Ginuwine? And when I got to talking to some other friends of mine,
she said he fell out.
About it, it was like, you ain't know he got all kind of medical.
Once again, I call bullshit. I met Ginuwine at the concert and he asked me for help. Yeah, a likely story. A likely story there, ma'am. But he also asked you for a place to stay too, huh?
Issues going on and stuff right there. But so kudos to that girl that's choosing to marry him. I mean, but I just can't believe that older women or women his age are mad about this, because you know for a fact that they don't want to be a maid, a nurse, or nothing else. We just saw
present company included. Ma'am, you're not fooling anybody. You're not fooling anybody here. You talk about how other older women are mad, but here you are also showing your disdain, just like all those other older women. You're not fooling nobody but yourself here. Let's continue.
I can't even remember the name. It's so vague to me right now. LeVar Brown's wife put up with this mess for 30 years, and she said at her end, she don't want to take care of him. So you got to give it to the younger women. They'll put up with a lot of stuff and they'll do these things, and an older woman just not gonna do it. So congratulations to Ginuwine, because most of the women I know that are his age, they don't want to be married to a man like that, especially when they go into the marriage and they got to be a nurse off the top.
Well, that's delusional. That's a delusional take. If she honestly thinks that he has trouble getting 55-year-olds, that's just plain crazy talk. Top commenter says you hate me. That's low-key shade on Ginuwine. And somebody else here, oh, okay, she responded back, I'm a fan. That's not true. It's just a topic on my For You page. So
Even the comments is calling her out on her bullshit. Ma'am, who are you fooling? I believe it's called softening the blow is what she's trying to do. Trying to sound like she doesn't care when in reality she does. She is stacking those pillows high to brace for the impact. Let's continue.
My opinion. Somebody else who says, nope, you're definitely a hater. 1,000%. Somebody else who says, older females are the biggest haters. The person who says, I'm 57, my wife is 40. Ain't nothing wrong with me. There's somebody else who says, how do you know he is worth $2 million? Another person who says, congratulations to Ginuwine, stop hating. Here's another person who says, I was at his concert in Atlanta. He fell off the stage. Why are they doing him like this, man? Why are they doing him like this? Somebody else says, I'm 75, no health problems. You know, I don't think people see when you're older and you're bragging about not having health problems. Like that's really when you're old, right? And I'm not saying it's not a blessing, but it's just crazy to think that that's where we're all headed. You know, hopefully we'll all be able to brag about that. You know, somebody's old when they're over here talking about, guess my age or how old I am.
When I tell y'all, these Gen X black men in the music industry are never beating the allegations. I mean, they're never beating the allegations. Now, before we get into it, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, do all the things. I'm going to talk my issue. We'll have a good time, but let's get into it. I'm going to need somebody to explain to me why Ginuwine at 55 years old is engaged to a 28-year-old realtor from Miami. I mean, is she may really...
The real question that should be asked is why your old ass cares so much about his relationship. So damn much. And how does his relationship affect your old ass in a negative way? What, you mad because he didn't pick you? Because it damn sure sound like it. And once again, shout out to my sources on TikTok. They doing the Lord's work here. She's talking all this shit, but guess what? She's old, bitter, and guess what? She don't have a man. Let's continue.
Be a realtor, but a lot of them girls down there be realtors and other
But she's worrying about someone else's relationship. Oh, the sheer irony. Let's continue.
things. But, you know, I don't know this girl, so I don't know about her, but I need to understand why a man who has a son who was born in 1991 and is 35 years old is engaged to someone that is 28. He has daughters that are 25 and probably older than that. So you're dating someone that you have children older than, and y'all don't think this is weird?
No, man, we think you're weird. You're the one crying, bitching, and complaining about another person's relationship while you old, bitter, jealous, no man having ass is on TikTok, boo-hoo, whining and crying about someone else's relationship. Bitch, get a man of your own. Let's continue.
And predatory, like, what are they even having a conversation about?
When Tracy Ellis Ross, when Atia marries, when all these women who these women love so much, celebrities in the public eye, announce that they're dating younger men, man, they love to cheer that up.
What are you at 55?
Straight up. And once again, if it's so predatory, you old hag, why don't you call the police? Oh, that's right. The police can't do anything because she is 28 years old. And yes, Sheetza said is right. Tracy Ellis Ross, her old ass is dating a younger man. Tia Mowry, also dating a younger man. And let's not forget about Larsa Pippen. Before she broke up, she was in her 40s, about to hit that 50 range, dating one of Michael Jordan's sons, which was in his 20s at the time. Where was the fucking outrage? Oh, but 55-year-old Ginuwine dating a 28-year-old woman. Oh, now they up in arms. Oh, now they want to cry for reason. You see the hypocrisy that see the hypocrisy that we're talking about here? Let's continue.
Born in the early 70s, damn near late 60s, talking with someone who was born in the 90s. When Pony came out, she wasn't even born. I'm not understanding.
In other words, we would have plenty. She's talking about herself. That was me. He should be with me. That's the first thing she's saying. And then she's saying, we would have plenty to argue about it. You see, that's why you're not getting chose. That's why you're not getting chose.
And this is why I say they're never going to beat the allegations, because they do this. They dog out and cheat on the black wife that they have. And then they go, and when she finally...
Don't talk about anyone being a marriage, you old bitch, when you don't even have a man. And god damn it, I know how to pause. No man having ass hoes, jealous, crying and bitching on TikTok because the men that didn't choose them is dating younger women. Oh, cry us a river. Let's continue.
Done and leaves him to go live her life. They walk around here looking ridiculous and then go find some child, damn near, to go and marry.
So basically a 28-year-old is a child. Coming from an old hag who can't get a man. Make the retarded logic make sense. Let's continue.
And girl, you picking Ginuwine. I mean, I don't know how his finances are set up, but are you prepared for 10 years from now, the health issues? I highly doubt it. And I wonder how his children feel about this. Because if I was his daughter and I was 25, 26, and you married somebody 28, it'd be a problem for me.
But you're not his daughter, bitch. And furthermore, your old ass don't know shit about his children's perspective. Because I've seen dudes dating women younger than their children. And guess what? Their children don't have a problem with it. It's just you. If I was his daughter, you're not his daughter. So have several seats and shut the fuck up forever. Let's continue.
This don't make no sense.
That's the problem. Stay in a child's place. Women think they have a say. What their father decides to do. Stay in a child's place. Who cares what you think? She got a few comments here. See what the people have to say. Top comment, it says happy for him.
I've done this once on here, but I'm going to say it again just for, hopefully this one reaches to the right people. But if not, then that sucks. My mom used to work at a radio job. I don't know what it was exactly what she did.
Now, ain't it funny? This is supposed to be Ginuwine's daughter. And guess what? She ain't complaining about it. Thus proving that old hag is full of shit. Let's continue.
But she met Ginuwine, and her and Ginuwine hooked up, and they possibly, allegedly made me. I would like more clarity on that. I look like him, in my opinion. I tell people, he possibly is my father, and they look at me, I'm like, that's your dad, So I just want clarity. If you guys could spam my comments with something relating to the fact of, Ginuwine or DNA test or something, so this can get reached out. If you could repost it, something, please. I really, for my birthday is on Monday. If y'all could make this wish for me to come true, to know who I am, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Ginuwine has reacted after fans started side-eyeing his engagement to a 28-year-old woman. This started after a source said Ginuwine, who is 55, proposed to Miami realtor Jeanette Escartin in Washington a couple weeks ago. Jeanette said yes, and the couple told the source they're happy and in love. Jeanette said they met in South Florida a couple of years ago, but they kept the relationship almost completely private. But there was one clue sitting on Instagram. Ginuwine had commented mine on one of Jeanette's photos, which now looks like his quiet way of claiming the relationship before the engagement news came out. However, when people found out about their age gap, it became the main conversation. Some fans noticed that Ginuwine has kids older than Jeanette. Others brought up that his single Pony came out in 1996 before she was even born. That's when Ginuwine stepped in under a post about the comments and said, "And what about it?" Honestly,
exactly. What about it? And they can keep bringing up his kids all they want. You think their kids give a fuck? I doubt it. And as I say before, you got older men dating younger women that are younger than their children, and their kids don't give a fuck at all. This is what these old, bitter, jealous, no man having ass bitches got to say. Let's continue.
the answer sounds like a man who already knew people would judge him and decided he wasn't explaining anything. But before you go, I want to know, do you also think their age gap is too much, or do you think fans are overreacting about it?
It's not okay.
More like they need to mind their goddamn business.
If he's 55 years old, he has children her age or older. It's not okay. It's not. And y'all, those of y'all who are so quick to talk about, oh, they all grown. Y'all wouldn't want y'all daughter doing it. Y'all would not want y'all daughters, nieces, or granddaughters doing it. It is not okay. I am sorry.
Hey, fellas, y'all want to hear a joke? Trust me, this joke is good. Y'all want to hear it? Okay, here goes. A gay man worrying about a straight man's relationship. Yes, Ginuwine even got gay men crying, bitching, and complaining. I bet he's mad because Ginuwine won't let him ride his pony. Okay, I'll stop.
I know that I am not the authority of life, but I always question.
Then why are you talking if you're not the authority of life? If you're not the authority of life, why the fuck is you talking?
What type of marriage or type of social interactions that two people have when they are 2 and 3 generations apart from one another? What the honestly sitting around the house talking about? What are y'all doing? Ginuwine, as a 55-year-old man, when you sit down at the table and you reminiscing about your favorite episode of Good Times, what is her response? When you're sitting around the table and you're talking about that episode when Dwayne Wayne mama Patti LaBelle and Whitney mama Diane Carroll was fussing down the Hillman, what is her response? Ginuwine, when you are somewhere reminiscing about the debut of your Pony album and she just somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, fellas. You even got gay men crying, bitching, and complaining. Again, he wished he could ride Ginuwine's pony. That's all it is to it. Let's continue.
Snickering and looking off into the sunlight because she wasn't even damn born yet or a damn infant. Absolutely not. This is not okay. It's predatory. Now, is it legal?
Then call the fucking police if it's predatory. Oh, it's predatory. Call the police. Oh, that's right. You can't call the police because she's 28 years old. She's not under 18. She's not a minor. They can't do nothing. And once again, they constantly move the goalposts on this shit. 1 minute, 21 years old is predatory. Next minute, 25 years old is predatory. Now 28 years old is predatory. What's next? 100 years old? 100 years old who's in a relationship with a 200-year-old is predatory too? Fuck out of here. Let's continue.
Sure. Somebody said, I don't see nothing wrong. Y'all be selective. Y'all be clapping for Carucci or whatever. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. You are right. I think we was a little bit more quiet with Carucci than we were with this situation. And somebody said Carucci.
Then stay your ass quiet then.
is almost 40. Absolutely right. Karuchi is 38. That makes it a little different. That makes it a lot different. And that's why we were quiet with Karuchi. Thank y'all for bringing that up. And what makes it even more predatory is because it's these old money, and they're able to, in my opinion, sway these little young girls.
Again, call the police if it's predatory. Why you don't want to do it, gay boy? Let's continue.
Now, is she old enough to reap the consequences of what she's about to get herself into? Absolutely. But y'all, this just does not sit well with me. You young girls gotta understand, you better make sure that when y'all get with these old men like this.
Oh, and check this out, because I seen his Instagram. And funny how after he made this Instagram post, he made another Instagram post contradicting himself. Oh, y'all need to stay out of celebrities and social media influencers' business and personal life. Really, sweet dude? You made a post after this telling people to stay out of celebrities and social media's influencers' personal life? So what you're clearly saying is you know Ginuwine personally? If not, then you just contradicted yourself. Because look who's trying to talk as if you know Ginuwine personally. Make the retarded fuck ass logic make sense.
That's going to be coming into health problems pretty soon. They're willing to not have no prenup and you get something out the deal. Now, I don't know what Ginuwine's finances look like, but I am willing to bet the financing ain't financing like that for you to get stuck with an elderly to take care of his ass. Just, I'm not liking it, but that's what's going on with Ginuwine.
Somebody else here added, how old is your man?
She don't have a man.
How old is your man? It's a good question. Let's go see. She didn't respond to that, so we already know. How old is her man? Her man is 0 years old. He was never born. He never.
Again, shout out to my sources on TikTok, because even they will tell you they looked, and they know for a fact that she don't have a man. That's why she's jealous of Ginuwine's relationship, like all these old, bitter, jealous, no man having assholes are. They mad at Ginuwine because they didn't pick them. He picked someone younger. How sad and pathetic. Let's continue.
Don't see it. Talking about other people's man. Shoot. Listen, guys, of course, I'm curious to know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Appreciate you. Till next time.
So by the end of the day, not only they showing their own hypocrisy, but they clearly showing the whole world that they are jealous of the younger women because they're getting the man that they want. And yes, congratulations to Ginuwine. Why hate on someone else's relationship because you can't get in one? Waste of time, energy, and life. Off the gate. But I'm going to stop it right here. Again, shout out to Jesus Ed, the host of the Coffee Pod. If y'all want to watch this video in its entirety, I'll leave the link in the comment section. Go check it out. Tell them JD Miles sent you. But that's all I got for today. I'm done, and I'm out this bitch. Later.